welcome. Holy crap. I hope it doesn't double up again like it did last time. I don't know if you guys saw the last stream on Saturday, but it completely doubled me for some reason, and I don't know why. So, it takes so long. It only says 501 on my end. I'm sorry. And hello, Scruffy Old Sweat. Hello, DJ Odyssey. Hello, Captain April. Hello, Mr. Roboto. Hello, Mark Oquist. Hello, Darth Gavel. Hello, Mr. Langel's Groovy Movies. Hello, Harbor of Doom. Hello, New Disguise. Hello, Harrison Wormelton. Hello, Gamepad. Hello, Stephanie Littlepage. Hello, Botanical Creature. Oh, who am I missing? Who did I miss? Hello, Big Steve. Hello, Yova Rods. Hello, JD 1989. Hello, Jean-Francois Bouchard. Hello, Big Steve. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Merry Christmas. I'm fashionably late. I guess I am. Hello, Resolute Germ. Hello, Seraph. Hello, Lyndon Brian Krause. Hello, Gregory DeGraff. I missed some. I missed Darth Gavel. Hello, Darth Gavel. Hello, Charles Holmes. Hello, Roger Brown. Hello, Ben Mills. Hello, Elmo. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I can't get them all in one breath. This is like awesome and amazing. It's time for the Megazord. I mean, that could be like the next incarnation for sure. Hello, Zachary Shaw. Elemental Orb, Ben Mills. Who else? Roger Brown. Hello. Hello, Jeffrey DeGraff. Hello. One more. Immortal Coil. Hello, everybody. Breathe. I know. I'm trying. This is kind of awesome. Hello, The Warrant is All. Happy Christmas. Gotta go watching Star Wars. The proper ones. Good. The real ones. See, Christmas is always the time I would watch Star Wars. God, there's a picture of me out in my mom's living room where I remember that day. I remember getting so annoyed that I had to stop watching Empire Strikes Back, because Empire Strikes Back had just started up when we had to go to my aunt's for Christmas. And then I came back, and then it's already Return of the Jedi. It's like, okay, well, we just left Yoda, and we just left to go see Yoda, and I missed Yoda there, and now we just missed Yoda because he's just dying. You're like, So that was kind of my disappointment. Oh, gotcha, son, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, homie, or Merry Xmas. Thank you so much.
I want my $2
for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ben Mills excited for Orville season 2. Yes. Jack Joya, nice job. I love that's like always the comment.
Greetings.
Oh, Nick Sanchez to subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Yeah, if you guys are new subscribers of the channel and you do subscribe during a live stream, sometimes a video you'll pop up on there. Sometimes I forget to turn off notifications. Love you all to bits, but Han is about to shoot first. See you later. He shoots only. Han shoots only. Skip the Matrix. Merry Christmas. Mr. Roboto asks, do you know Happy It's a Dark Comic, also a show? I don't know Happy It's a Dark Comic. Illuminite and Merry Christmas and hello. Imran Tariq, Merry Christmas. Love and best wishes from the UK. Well, see, this is why I want to go a little early so we can get some people in the UK. Because I know you guys were probably all off tomorrow, too, for Boxing Day, right? Hello, Lucky Doer. The Better Off Dead reference. Oh, if you guys are new to the channel, we do have a lot of different pop-ups. I think we're working on a 351 right now, but we have different ones for like $4.20. It's a special Christmas one for $4.20. Special one for $6.66. That's kind of my favorite. Which others? I think different for like $20, different for $69. You'll see them. There's a thing in the description below. It's a kind of funny. Oh, also, let's say we decorate the set a little bit. Is that good? Is that good? Is that enough decoration for now? I think we're a little bit ready for Christmas. I don't have any Christmas trees. That's the thing I need. I need a good Christmas tree picture that we can add. But it's 7 a.m. Boxing Day. Awesome. So, yeah, JD, the prequels in general, it's 11:04 here. See, 11:04 is a perfect time in the UK, I think. And nope, working tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. I took tomorrow off. I intend to do nothing at all. See, doing nothing is great. You need the day after Christmas off so you can play all the new video games and stuff that you got. So, you're distracted by my Yeti. I keep hitting my Yeti accidentally, but yes, Christmassy, we have the magic lights. So you like them? I was thinking I need to add something because I used to do borders when I was gaming and stuff. Roger Brown, I'm taking 30 years off. Sounds fun. Nerds, oh wait, straight Sith Mail says. Well, you're in the right place for nerds, right? Can I make you taller? Maybe. Ingo got a Nintendo Switch. That is awesome. Friend me on the Switch. I have my Switch friend code on. It's on Twitter somewhere. I can tweet it out again sometime. I do have it, but they're nice horns. They're antlers. I'm a reindeer. See, there's my little ears. The Orville on Sunday the 30th. Yay! Everyone excited for the Orville? I'm excited for the Orville. I really love the Orville. It's kind of amazing. Hello, DJ Rain. Merry Christmas, nice antlers. See, you got it right. You care, even though you have a no porg thing, and you're hurting my little porg's feelings. He's so sweet. Like Game Boy player borders. I remember the Game Boy player borders. Oh my god. Scruffy old sweat. You don't need flashy lights when you have sparkling blue eyes and a beautiful smile. But I like the lights. I like the Christmas lights. My mother always has this story that when I was a little kid, I would go, ooh, wow, it's for all the Christmas lights. Because, yeah, I like Christmas lights. I don't like Christmas or anything. I just like the lights. They're kind of cool. Eat the pork. You don't eat our friends. We don't eat our friends. I give Orville 4 seasons and a cartoon series and a movie. I wish. Nostalgia fan, Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everybody. T. Stoney, I'm starting a podcast next week covering the premiere of the Orville. It will be one of the subjects. Yes, we need more people covering the Orville. Absolutely. Oh, Seraph got the new 350 animation up. That's awesome. I need to hear that one. That's gonna be awesome. Yes, porgs are our friends, not food. How can you eat this little stupid face? Look at that stupid little face. What are your friends for if you can't eat them? Well, I guess which way are we talking? Are we talking like the porn podcast sort of way, like the if you guys watch me over on Midnight's Edge After Dark, we always have this reoccurring joke that Rob's gonna have a porn podcast. So yeah, that's a total different kind of friend, I guess. They're yummy. DJ Odyssey, I will stop eating pork once I hit 50 subs, so I'm safe and keep eating them for a long time. Oh, everybody subscribe to DJ Odyssey, subscribe to Captain April, subscribe to Midnight's Edge After Dark. I'm forgetting a million of them. Anti-Trekker was just on, subscribe to him. Either suits me. Botanical creature. I know this is pretty random, but I really miss your Kitty Powers Matchmaker Let's Plays. Wow, you're from back then. Well, welcome back. So you probably will remember, God, if you remember that, you will probably remember some of these, like, every time I would spin the wheel and I'd have to lie during a date on Kitty Powers Matchmaker. It's a weird video game that I used to play. It's kind of awesome. There's a new one. There's like a phone game, but basically you kind of match up these random weird people together on dates, and it's kind of awesome. So I've been looking for a while. Back when you're a random game user. Awesome. Well, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate that. I thought the name looked familiar too. Because I know that there's a few people, I did go back and I really missed, like one of the things I really missed about my channel was when I had like the really great level of interaction. I had comments, I had, a lot of great stuff, and I didn't have a lot of that when I was doing a lot of the Yokai Watch videos, and there's like a good 2 years where I'm like, okay, I would love to go back and have my channel focused on like the little indie games. And then I tried that, and I didn't get quite the same interaction because I still had that same Yokai Watch fan base that wasn't coming back. So yeah, part of why I switched over to vlogs is so I could get the fans, get some fan interaction, get the fans back, and that's what I really, really wanted. Nice CGI. Maybe Edge After Dark can't get the stream to play for some reason. I'm sorry. You might have to refresh. Maybe. Let me see. At Midnight's Edge After Dark. Refresh. And boop.
Hail Satan!
Oh, thank you so much.
Hail Satan!
Darth Gavel. Looking very red today. Mecca, Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you so much. I know, it's the red sleeves. Oh, this is a Christmas shirt, by the way. It is the fun, old-fashioned Griswold family Christmas shirt. And it says National Lampoon's Vacation there, or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yeah, so this is the only Christmas shirt that I have. I was gonna get a Kiss one that said Merry Kissmas, it was a little too warm. It was like a sweater, and I would do sweaters very well. And it also was too big, so okay, I'll go with this one. So I like that. You can see like the giant tree attached to the hood of the car, or the whole entire car. I'm buffering. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I look wonderful. Oh, thank you. Hopefully it's not buffering too bad. There's a lot of red all around, like the room too. I need to repaint. Oh, and also there's a new decoration there. It was an awesome, wonderful Christmas present.
I'm giving you no tree fitty, you goddamn Loch Ness monster. Get your own god.
Oh God! Thank you so much, Sarah, for the $3.50 super chat. You're the one who helped rig the thing. You don't have to super chat. I really appreciate it though. I'm loving the Xmas lights. I like it too. Oh, there is one more little thing that I could probably. What is the other thing that would make Christmas for everybody? What's that one thing that everybody dreams of at this time of year? You know, and they go around saying it's a song that plays a million times over because it's not religious. Sex, sunshine, eggnog, snow, zooms. I think you said it right. Should we make it snow? Can we make it snow? Should we let it snow? Is that too much? Is this too busy? We can make it snow. More drinking. Sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Yes, baby, it is cold outside. Is it too much? It's a little too much. No, it's not. We'll leave it on for a second. So we can turn off the lights. Again, to do that. How about that? Let it snow. Bosoms and whiskey bottles. It's poorly animated snow. It's real. I made it snow in the room. I'm a witch. I can do that. I don't know. It's sticky. It's a little busy, I think. I'm buffering. I'm so sorry. It always buffers, and I don't know why it does that. Oh, they must be really bad with servers. Let's see. Refresh or try Chrome. I'm so sorry. Oh, if it's buffering. I'm sorry if it's buffering. Maybe it's the lights. It's better now. The snow's making the buffer. Oh, okay, we can turn off the snow. Maybe it was the lights, but we can turn the lights back on every now and then. Okay, buffering, suffering. We can, no, it was Revive with Vibrant. What was Buffering's slogan? Do you guys remember that? All the 80s, like, commercial slogans. Because I'm in such an 80s mood because it's Christmas. Now you're fine on my end. The buffering's worse on Chrome. I don't know that. I don't know. It usually works like on my phone, but not on my tablet, so I don't know. Hello, Harrison Wormelton. I liked the lights. I like the lights too. I want to put that there. We need decorating. Was that legal snow? The snow is very legal. I spoke too soon. The 80s were good to me. I don't know why sometimes it buffers and sometimes it doesn't. It might be, I mean, yeah, so no buffering there for DJ Odyssey. I think it just depends. I see that a lot in other people's streams too. Like they just have to kind of hop around and choose different things. Like sometimes their computer works, sometimes their, watching through PlayStation works, sometimes watching through their phones is better, but lights are great. We could put on the Christmas lights year round. We could do something.
Satan.
Oh, DJ Terry, thank you so much.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
Oh, that red is so sexy on you. Merry Christmas, Harpy. Oh, thank you so much. I also love it when like that one pops up and I don't. I'm not expecting it when it comes through the Streamlabs. Those are always fun. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No buffering out here and my internet sucks. Okay, that's good to know. The lights are good touch. I like the lights. I like the lights. I think they're fun. I'm just having no luck here. I'm so sorry. I know your internet's like terrible too. Merry Christmas. It is Merry Christmas. Hail Satan Claus. That's what we need. We need a Satan Claus. Well, we do have Dancing Santa that we can pop up every now and then. Like, I think that might be a bit much. I think we have too much stuff on screen. It's like a, this is like the equivalent of, oh no, we need the snow too. Yeah, is the snow over? Okay, we need all this stuff, all the things, because now we're the equivalent of, oh, and the camera needs to shake. I don't want to shake the camera. Now we're kind of the equivalent of like a modern day movie where just everything is on the screen all the time, nonstop. I feel like I'm watching Twitch. I know sometimes you get those Twitch streamers. They just have so much shit all over their stream. It's kind of cool though. I don't know. Who else is watching Santa Slay for the holiday? I haven't seen that. Oh, I need to see that. The Rapper 1000. Have you heard that some people are trying to get rid of Christmas because they hate the religious faith? Yeah, and see, I'm pretty agnostic myself, and I don't really get into religion and stuff. I'm fine with Christmas. I mean, the only thing I really hated about Christmas was working retail. And I do, since we're on the retail subject, I do have to thank you guys so much. I worked retail for years. I worked 8 years straight at Macy's, a couple of years for Sears before that. And it was miserable. You go into work, miserable hours. They work you random shifts. They work you to death. Some years they make you work 12 hours in a day, because as long as you don't go over 40 in the week, they don't have to pay you overtime, so they can just give you 40 hours straight. And then they change the laws the next year, and then sometimes they'll give you 12 hours because there's nothing. So I'm just so appreciative and thankful that you guys have given me the opportunity to not have to kill myself working retail, because it's you have no idea. The fact that the channel has kind of blown up the way it has means that I don't have to go and work the retail stuff. So thank you so much. If it wasn't for, the support of the wonderful viewer, the super chats and the Streamlabs and all that stuff absolutely helps. I'm one of those people, I get demonetized all the time, so I never expect to get any ad revenue. So when you guys do, when I see those pop up, every time I see that, I'm in the back of my head, I'm thinking, this is more than I would have made in working retail, and I'm so appreciative that I don't have to do that. And yeah. Sarah says, I worked at Toys R Us 1 year during Christmas. I know. And I never worked in toys during Christmas, but I worked retail clothing, and I worked at a Big Lots one Christmas, and that was terrible too. She's magic. I'm not magic. I'm just I don't know. I'm a mechanical life form with some supernatural powers, maybe. Yeah, it was a nightmare. It's anytime. Years from now, YouTube mega rags it to fancier YouTube rags. I don't know. Well, I mean, YouTube is better than working retail for sure. YouTube is a very fickle mistress, and you don't know what you're doing from day in and day out. And the fact that I still see people who came back from my Kitty Powers Let's Plays, and people from as far back as when I was doing visual novels and stuff, and you guys keep coming back and are still here supportive. I was so ready to throw in the towel with YouTube even, and just to kind of get this resurgence with the pop culture stuff. I'm just so appreciative of it, and thank you guys so much for sticking with me. So, Darth Gavel, I work retail, so you don't have to. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $2. And I know if you work retail, I know that's a lot. So thank you. Man, you guys are so awesome and sweet. Thank you, Pop-Up. John Hyros, thank you so much. Merry Christmas and hello, chat. Q Pop-Up. It'll do it. It'll do it in a second.
I want my $2!
Did I read them backwards? I read them backwards. Oh, Lord. See, I'm reading them off the super chat. That's so weird, because the one came in and then the other, so it swapped them. Why would you swap them? And Harrison, Merry Christmas to Random. Well, thank you so much. Oh, Michael Bowmore donated $10 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Here's a Christmas prezi from a new member. Excellent content. Keep up the awesome work. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's an Australian $10 too. So that's why you say prezi. That's so cool. Now I can hear it in the accent. Okay, I'm not gonna imitate the accent, but thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot of new people that are coming in and adjust my antlers. What happened to my antlers? See, well, they always fall down. They're so tall. They always fall down. They're playing Duran Duran on the sound system. Duran Duran's good. I like that. Try wearing a red shirt to Target. Same effect. Yeah, don't wear brown slacks and a red shirt to Target. That's terrible. But where's my red nose? I don't have anything red. I don't even have any lipstick. Oh no. I could probably use one of those Snapchat filters.
I want
DJ Ray, thank you so much. I want my $2. I love these clips. This is one of the most fun things that I've found about streaming, is you can add all these different clips to trigger and pop up. So my ears fall down too. Rascally Rabbit says. Rascally Rabbit. Oh no, we got a Rascally Rabbit, so I gotta find.
What's up? I want my $2.
Oh, JD, thank you so much for donating through the $2 through Super Chat. To hell with Les Moonves and Sherry Redstone. Oh, yeah. Les Moonves and Sherry Redstone. Oh, frick. Well, Les Moonves is out, and he kind of deserves to be out. Where's the disco ball? I don't have a disco ball. Don't worry about the flaccid antlers. Happens to everybody. Oh. They're so cute, though. I've gotten fired from Target about 30 times already, Harbor of Doom says.
My excellent friend.
Oh, and thank you for being a brand new subscriber, Cyber Angst. So that's the thing, right? Like all these sort of retail places will fire people and then they'll let you come back. I had that with Taco Bell. I actually got fired from Taco Bell. That's funny though. Johnny 5, Merry Xmas. It ends in 27 minutes for me in the UK. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Christmas to everybody over in the UK while it still is. I need the crowns and like the poppers. I always see those on Christmas specials from the UK. And we never have those here. I really wish we had those. I can probably find them somewhere. Try being a mall Santa during Christmas. I would not. I imagine how bad like that can get. Did you get fired on your day off? I got fired after I got home on Taco Bell, not on my day off. Fire Review, I've never worked at Target. The Rapper 1000. Home Alone is the best Christmas movie ever. It's up there, yeah. I love Home Alone. I love Christmas Vacation. Like, those are probably my two favorites. And Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Love that one still. I also love Little Women, the 90s one. It's such a guilty pleasure kind of movie. It takes place during Christmas, but isn't like a Christmas one. DJ Ray, Merry Christmas. I'll see you later. Just wanted to drop and say hello. Well, Merry Christmas, DJ Ray. Kira Ora from New Zealand. Is Boxing Day here. Well, welcome to New Zealand and happy Boxing Day. What is Boxing Day? That's just the day when you box everything up, right? That's what it's called, right? Oh, if you can drum up about 130 subs, you can force me to watch the Star Wars Christmas special. Well, if people have like groups of like, hey, Marvel movie, comic book people, Star Trek people, and want to share my channel and say yes, and Star Wars, of course, and Doctor Who and all that stuff, and you want to share it and say, hey, subscribe to her if you want to force her to watch the holiday special, I'll do it. I'll stay on and watch it. If we do hit 13,000 subs today, I will either stay on or come back. So this might be like an 8-hour stream. We can make this an 8-hour stream tonight. How many hours left are there left in Christmas? There's 7 hours left in Christmas, give or take. What am I drinking? It's Diet Mountain Dew. It's nothing fancy. Or I also have this, but I feel less self-conscious drinking out of a cup than that. It's just Diet Mountain Dew. I don't have anything that great. No love for Die Hard. Die Hard is good. Die Hard's a great Christmas movie. There's too many lights. I like the lights. What's wrong with my lights? I like my lights. This Christmas movie is a thing. Are you wearing Christmas socks? I'm not wearing any socks. My feet get too warm with socks. I don't do socks. It's actually kind of warm in here. So, because it's not even snowing outside. It's like we got to make our own snow like that. We got to just make it snow in here. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Truly the high point of Pia Zadora's acting career. Yeah, it does lack booze. I have eggnog, but it's booze-free eggnog, so I don't know. Of course, I am in Colorado, so, don't really need booze. Merry Christmas to Britain. Yes, Merry Christmas to Britain, Darth Gavel says. DJ Odyssey, I'd share some of my Fireball, but it's all I got for Christmas. Well, you don't have to share your precious, like, super expensive... Is Fireball expensive? I have no idea. I'm jealous of freezing up here in Canada, slurring peanut. It's actually like 45, or was 45. It's gonna drop to 20, but bye. Amsterdam loves you. Merry Christmas. Well, hello Amsterdam. I would love to go to Amsterdam. That looks absolutely awesome. The picture's fuzzy. It's snowing. Fine, we'll just shovel it away. It's cheap but good. Okay. It's 60 degrees in northeastern Texas. See, it was kind of warm today. I think it was like 50. Does it say what temperature? No, that's the time. It was 41 today. I think, or it's 41 now. I don't know. Only $20 for the big bottle. See, that's not bad. Better signal now, CD Horde. It was. I could put like the porn channel Scramblers on the screen if you really want. I probably could find that. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Well, oh, I don't have that one. I didn't have a Ralphie shirt. I thought I had a Ralphie shirt too. I was gonna get one. But of course, no, I just have the Christmas Vacation. The old-fashioned Griswold family Christmas one. Booze-free eggnog. Where's the fun in that? Well, that's the one they just sell at the grocery store. You can just get it. It's right next to milk. It's 7 degrees. Now it dropped to -2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, YouTube's compression is garbage. So busy images like snow make it look like garbage and lower resolution. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So we don't need the snow the whole time. We can be entertained by this old guy, whoever that is. The patron saint of whores. And starships named Enterprise, right? I don't know. Christmas is better with porn. Pork porn. There is no pork. Porgs are not porn things. They're pets. See? Someone down over an hour ago. Yeah, it's getting dark. It's getting pretty dark out. $20 isn't bad for a big bottle. No, not really. I mean, God, what was I paying for tequila? God, like a gallon jug, I think I was paying like $26 for, or 20, maybe like 29 for in Vegas like 5 years ago. I don't know. Maybe it's the app, but I'm on Wi-Fi and it's clear so far. Awesome. Look it up, you'll find pork porn. Oh, I'm sure. It's just like the Raylo porn. You have like the Raylo shipper. Gal, thank you so much for $2 super chat. Does honey beer count as mead? Yes, I think honey beer does count as mead because isn't mead just honey ale, right? I think, or it's pretty close, right? Hello, Grandma Tarkin. Nice and festive, I see. Yeah. Well, we can turn off Santa. I need to put him in a better place. The dancing Santa's freaking you out. He's so 8-bit. I love him. He's great. I need like an 8-bit Jingle Bells or something. See him dance too. Do they have one? They do. Oh my God, that's kind of perfect. All right. All right, I don't want to play too much of that and get copywritten, but so go and check out King P. He has an 8-bit Christmas song. Here, let me put it up on the display. If do I have that? Do I have that up? Oh, I'd have to do that. Yeah, this go check that out. That's actually kind of cool. 8-bit Jingle Bells. So I don't copyright me, please. No. That'll be the thing that takes me down is 7 seconds of 8-bit Jingle Bells. Dancing Santa is better than a dancing pink bunny, trust me. Well, why did you dance if you didn't want to be immortalized in the dancing pink bunny? Merry Christmas, everyone. TLOF MLPs, or TLO of MPLS. How do I say your name? I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I don't know how to say anything today. That's how I dance. Yes, I'm black and no rhythm escape, the Matrix says. DJ Odyssey, I'm a sucker. I do what is asked. See, I try not to do anything super duper embarrassing. Sometimes it doesn't work though. So I don't know. I don't want a lot of evidence used against me in the future. Reminds me of the old Atari Spectrum games. You know, yeah. I like I actually liked the old Atari games. Some of them. There's some good like breakout sort of games that I really liked. Yeah. It's a little better. It's probably more NES than Atari, I would say. I don't know. My friend says I'm a fool and a mental patient. Don't be a fool or a mental patient. Where does my sweater start and the hair begin? It's like right there-ish. It's the only thing I had that was like super Christmassy. I know, like, since I got my hair touched up over the weekend, it is like the exact same red as the sweater, which is kind of cool. I don't mind that. Big Steve, Merry Christmas, bye. Well, thank you for being here, Big Steve. Hello, David Martinez, welcome. And Fred Parker, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, YouTube Heartbeat. Gamepad Live says, I think someone should come up with another parody of Jingle Bells involving CBS, Disney, KK, Ryan Johnson, and the SJWs. Yes! And I think Tom should do that if he's still around in chat. I know he was trying to watch. I don't know if you had any luck, but Tom's actually really good at music and stuff over from Midnight's Edge. Oh, Jimmy B, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And the vocals of Daily Roth. Everybody wants some. I want some too. I know that song. I can't sing it. They'll really copyright me. So it's kind of fitting that we have the Bill and Ted pop up for the Van Halen reference, right? Happy Kwanzaa, Nightbot, you heathen. Is Nightbot harassing you guys? He's kind of harassing you guys. I think Nightbot's kind of a brat sometimes. Oh, the song is also been Better Off Dead. Nice. I don't remember all the songs from that. I remember like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds is on drugs through the whole thing. And the $2 Kid and the French joke and the yeah, that movie. Why were 80s movies so much better than modern movies? I mean, they're so much more timeless in a lot of ways, even though they're so dated as well. They like the jokes still hold up, and I think that's the difference between a lot of movies today and then, because like today movies, like, a lot of the time they're just referential. They're referencing pop culture things that aren't going to be funny or relevant in 20 years. I don't know. He snorts snow. Snow? We have snow? The good Christmas movies, Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever. No. I thought, did Santa bring you some nice prezzies? I got the Monopoly for Millennials. I got a couple of video games. I know, I bad video games. I got bad video. No, they're fine, though. I mean, Trivial Pursuit. I totally wanted this for Trivial Pursuit, and then, of course, Wheel and Jeopardy. That's definitely just going to be something dumb that I can sit there and play, because I already got myself stuff. Merry Christmas, Herpicus McDurpington. Remember Remo Williams? That sounds familiar. I heard John Cusack hates this film. I love it. Yeah, 80s had to have an original premise. Yeah, 80s movies had heart, no SJWs. I thought Rudolph was meant to be red-nosed, not redhead. Hello, Clone Commander Jeremy. Oh, Jose Luis Castellanos, thank you so much. Mexican $20 super chat. Is that Satan's Claus? I mean Santa Claus. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh man, see now I need a pop-up like Hail Satan one or something too on here, or something. I need to add more stuff to my soundboard. I just never have time to kind of sit there and do it. But we can get rid of the snow. I'm sure it's making it really look bad, but yes, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas. It is still Christmas. If it's still Christmas wherever you guys are, then Merry Christmas. I know it's like almost not Christmas anymore in the UK. Fred Ward was the man in the 80s. God, all those movie makers like John Hughes and oh man, just they knew how to make movies so much better, right? I got a cup, world's best granddad for my granddaughter. Love it. Oh, congrats, Grand Moff Tarkin. That's the sweet thing. That's a good present. Like, so I got my mom this stupid handheld Yahtzee game, and that's all she wanted. Like, okay, here's an $8, like, you know, and it's not like you can't just get it on your phone, but you know how sometimes older people won't want technology and stuff. More snow. Yeah, more snow. We have 27 minutes of Christmas left. Oh, Merry Christmas, well, before 30 minutes ago. Yes, Kate Mulgrew, Janeway. Yeah, Captain Janeway was really good. I liked her a lot. Check out Remo Williams, Fred Ward, Kate Mulgrew, and Joel Grey as Ancient Arts Master Chun. See, I'm gonna have to do that. Forgot she was in Remo Williams. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. A Christmas Story is my favorite Xmas flick. Wild Man Beyond says. So that's up there. That's kind of one of my 4 favorites. I have probably 4 favorites. And so what is everyone's favorite Christmas movie in chat? My favorites are probably Home Alone 1 and 2, Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story, and then Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, and of course Little Women are kind of like the traditional ones that I watch every year. Oh, and Scrooge. Did I forget Scrooge? I forgot Scrooged. So those are kind of my favorites. Die Hard. And Die Hard's like a new favorite. I didn't see it until last year. Polar Express. See, I've never seen Polar Express. Gotta be Home Alone for Herpicus McDurpington. Grandma Tarkin says, that's all I wanted. It made my day watching them open their presents. yeah, see, that's kind of how I am. I'm better, like, watching people open their stuff. I don't know. Debbie does Dallas Botanical Creature. CD Horde, I'm not shoveling that snow. Gremlins. Oh, Gremlins. I forget Gremlins. That's another one that's on my list. Mark Oquist says, Home Alone 1 and 2 and Die Hard. Scrooge. Scrooge is my favorite Scrooge movie. George C. Scott, A Christmas Carol was one of the best. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen, I saw the one with, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the original, Alex Guinness. He was in, the musical one. I saw that, and I just really wanted to watch Oliver instead. Chimera says, Merry Christmas, Mecca. Hope you have a great holiday. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. Rudolph versus Godzilla. No. Well, Godzilla would win. Rudolph versus Harvey. Rudolph would win. You could kick him in the head with his back heels or hooves. Iron Man 3. Because says, my brother looks exactly like Marv from Home Alone. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the musical one is Scrooge. Lethal Weapon set at Christmas. Well, there's a lot of movies that are kind of set at Christmas time. What about The Ref? Anyone remember that? Was that kind of a Christmas movie? That was a good one. That was actually kind of a good movie. You had Dennis Leary, Annette Bening, and I think, who else was in it? Was Kevin Spacey in it? I don't know. And I think they were like an arguing couple, and then like the burglar was there and he had to kind of play nice or something. I haven't seen that in a long time. I need to rewatch that. Dynamo75, do you own any classic NES or SNES games with the latest small console versions? I don't have any of those. I haven't bought them. I don't know. I can never like justify spending the money. I always like need to spend it on, food and stuff like that. So shelters and so no, I haven't bought any of them, but I do want them. I don't know. I haven't gotten them. I have some of the games for the PlayStation one still, because I have like, God, what do I have like I don't have Final Fantasy.
Satan.
Oh, thank you so much, Darsh Gavel.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
How the hell did you not see Die Hard until just last year? It was an action movie that it was rated R. I wasn't really allowed to watch the rated R action movies because they might have sex in them, or I just never got around to watching it. I don't know. I think I just never got around to watching it. I don't know. I'm sorry. But no, I did finally see it. It was actually really good. And I could have watched it in the theater, and I never got around to seeing it in the theater, but... Misty Fan, come on, no one remembers the holiday classic Son, I Deadly Night Part 2. This class is garbage day scene. Yes, we do. Also, thank you so much, Eric Rahala, for the $2.79 Canadian. Merry Christmas, Ren, and best of luck in 2019. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, the garbage day reference. You guys, we talk about those type of movies over on the horror podcast. If you guys haven't noticed, or I do a lot of stuff over on Midnight's Edge After Dark, and I need to promote that more. So if you guys do like me here, we do a horror podcast on Wednesdays. I think we're canceling it tomorrow because of the holiday. But yeah, it's we do the horror podcast over there. I'm also over on the stream quite a lot, so I need to watch The Super with Joe Pesci again. I haven't seen The Super, I don't think. Flodder is a great Christmas movie. Bob, DJ Odyssey. Dennis Leary's lines were written by Bill Hicks. I believe it. Well, Dennis Leary stole a lot of Bill Hicks material, which is really, really sad. Because, like, seriously. Seriously. Bill Hicks was probably one of the best... He's probably one of my favorite stand-up comedians. I actually remember watching him when he was alive still. Like, I was so obsessed with stand-up comedy in the very, very early 90s and late 80s. And yeah, I do remember him as being, like, super... He wasn't so much funny. He was more profound. He was more up there like a preacher. Not so much telling jokes that were funny. I would just kind of be there nodding like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about this. So... Buffering the stream. I'm so sorry, Brad Noble. It always does that. There's two females ever online on the horror cast, DJ Odyssey says. Well, thank you so much. And yeah, Susan, shout out to Susan. She knows her stuff. She's the editor of 1428elm.com, and she's always over on the Nerdrotic stream. So you guys are, I think she's on Friday Night Tights. I don't think she's on every single one. But I think she's probably in chat sometimes. I don't know. I don't get around to watching anybody, but check her out over on those. And I think they're Fridays. Bill Hicks was awesome. Yes. Anyone mentioned Krampus as a Christmas movie? Dude, okay, Krampus I saw in the theater and I liked it. but it kind of seemed a little off. It wasn't quite as perfect as like it could have been. I don't know. It was good though. I did enjoy it. It could have been a little better.
Greetings,
Oh,
my
Mac
excellent
Daddy, you
friend.
subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Also, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you do subscribe while we're live, you'll get a nice little pop-up from Rufus, because that's my generation, and that's, you know, I kind of thought that was cool. My generation stuff. Yeah, Bill Hicks was observational humor. Yes, absolutely. I've seen Sam Kinison doing stand-up, not in person. I remember watching him live, or watching him like when he was alive. I remember I think my first introduction to him was either Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield or the Wild Thing video that he did. If you remember that, he had like Slash on guitar, Jessica Hahn slinking through the video, squishing her tits at the camera. Like, I remember that. God, 80s. That 80s stuff. Holy crap. Can we bring back the 80s? Like, and even the late 80s were fun. It was right, like, it was the 90s, I think, when everything started going downhill. I don't know. Apparently made Susan's day by posting a link to the documentary on the Bionic Woman. Oh, that's cool. Clay and Kinnison were awesome in the 90s. There were so many good comedians. Red, we need to get off of AOL. I'm not on AOL. The Wild Thing video. Wow. Do you guys remember that? I remember that one. Bring back Police Academy. I wouldn't bring it back. I mean, they could continue it. Just make another sequel. Make it like a soft reboot sequel, something where they pass the baton along. You need Steve Guttenberg as Commandant, or else we can't have a Police Academy movie. You need Bobcat in there or somebody. You can bring back Leslie Easterbrook. You can bring back Marion Ramsey. You can bring back Michael Winslow. Yes, I know all the cast of Police Academy. No, I'm a huge Police Academy fan. I have the DVDs and yeah. But we should continue Police Academy. We can get most of those people back. So, excellent. Oh, thank you so much. So you're gonna pop up when you super chat. Yes, absolutely. There's the newest one is the 350. So we have seen that one time. We also have a special 420 that's a Christmas related $4.20 exactly. If you guys want to know all the different denominations, I think Sarah can probably copy and paste that into the chat for you. But I try and have a different one for each like tier, just to give you guys something different to look at. Because I know Anti-Tracker does a thing where you pick one of his animations, but I'm lazy. And I have no talent with animation. No. This is kind of what we used from gaming. I was a gaming streamer once upon a time, so we always used Streamlabs and stuff to pop up. Hooks should be Commandant. Hooks could be Commandant. She could absolutely... Any of the older people should be Commandant. Winslow wasn't as good as he thought he was. Oh, I love Michael Winslow, though. Yeah, and we can't bring back Tackleberry. Bobcat claims he's done. See, I could probably live without Bobcat. Thank you so much for the $2 Australian. That's cool. I really appreciate that. Oh, this chair is so squeaky. I need a WD-40 this chair so much, and thank you so much, Sarah, for posting that. I have my LP of Steve Martin stand-up. Oh, that is awesome. Do you collect vinyl? I used to collect vinyl. I used to collect a lot of vinyl. I just couldn't take it with me, so I haven't had it in a long time. I had a few really interesting, like some interesting ones, but I was selling them over the years. I had like Return of the Living Dead on vinyl and Creepers, and I think I had one of the Omen movies as well, but I don't know. Darth Gavel is like the up arrow. That's cool. Yeah, thank you so much again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And you know, it's kind of cool to see the answering stuff, but weird. Google doesn't seem to think $2 Australian is $2. I think it's because it converts Excellent. It. We original movies and decent writers. We do. Oh, I'm Michael Bummer. Thank you again to $2 Australian. I'm an egotist, and this is gonna cost a fortune. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't like break yourself on my behalf, because I know what it's like to be broke. I worked retail, like I said, for years and years and years, and I'm still broke. I'm just not out there working retail and getting insulted and having to like climb up and down ladders for 8 hours a day and stretch and reach and oh. No, that was bad. I mean, for the most part, I wasn't dealing with customers most of the time. But yeah, oh man. And if you guys know retail at all, they'll like, can you stay? You know, we'll give you like more hours today if you stay, and then we'll cut you down next week. Ugh. Hated retail so much. Roger Brown, I've got the original Star Wars on vinyl. Awesome! That is so awesome. Let's see, they had a very short-lived Police Academy toyline in their cartoon. Oh, thank you so much, Sean Egan. $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Merry Christmas. I love you and Doomcock's content. Here's a little donation to help maintain your robotic joints and circuits. Robots are getting expensive these days. Happy New Year as well. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I really, really appreciate that. And like I said, like this being able to do YouTube means not having to get out there and work retail and not having to like. I mean, and who knows? I might have to still go back to it someday. I'm like so aware of how special an opportunity you guys have kind of given me. This is something not everybody gets a chance to do, and I'm very aware that because I was one of those people for years and years and years. Like I didn't have I guess what you would call successful YouTube channel for years and years. I was out there struggling with the few hundred subscribers or a few thousand subscribers even, and yeah, getting like 40 views. And so I know the struggle of YouTube. It was like years before I broke 1,000 even. It was probably 3 or 4 years before I broke 1,000. So, but yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Exactly, Sarah. Yes, rip retail workers tomorrow. I know, and if I were still working retail, I would be going in at 2 in the morning to take down or to set up the after Christmas sales, because everybody knows that there's a huge sale after Christmas when everybody's out there returning all the crap that they didn't want. And yeah, and all the clearance stuff would start, and all the, you'd have to go mark everything down, and oh man. David Martinez, I come for your personality. Well, thank you so much. And I know sometimes I rant on the videos, and if sometimes people only see when I'm like super angry and ranting and like yelling and redlining my microphone, and so hopefully that's why I like to do these live streams. So hopefully you guys can kind of get a more balance of who I am and what I do and where I come from when I'm like so passionate about all the pop culture and movies and the ruining of entertainment that we're going through. So because we need our escapism, we need our fun, because life isn't fun all the time. You have to get out, go to a job you don't like, pay a lot of money for a place to live. You have to do all these things, and life isn't fun. You need to just have fun sometimes. And when you have to watch everything you say, everything you do in your job or your family or your friends and stuff, just to go and escape from life for 2 hours. They don't understand how important and how precious that escape is. Just to kind of get away from politics and conflict and confrontation, and just to go and have a look at a fun, colorful superhero movie or sci-fi movie or Star Wars or Star Trek or anything, and just to have more of the same bullshit that you're trying to escape thrown back in your face, right? Like they don't get that. Going to give Doomcock a New Year's resolution to destroy all SJWs. Yeah, destroying all SJWs. I mean, we don't want to destroy them. We just want them to stop being SJWs. That's all. Give money, no returns. Yes, totally agree with you. Oh, man. Let's see, if there's one cartoon thing I can't get out of my head, is the opening to DuckTales. Oh, DuckTales, woo-woo. Now you got that stuck in my head forever. I didn't even watch DuckTales. I know the song. And hello, Justin Ove. Yay, Merry Christmas, Mecha Punzel. Well, you can't even see where my hair ends and my shirt begins. Or either of that. Let's see, serious question. How would one go by just trying to make one grow at a decent pace? Make content every day. Use your community tab if you have it. Make content about 10 to 15 minutes every day. Promote your channel. Get out there. Say who you are. Say what type of content you do. Make it consistent. Live stream. Build the community. Get lucky. Network with the right people, get lucky. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work and luck. That's kind of just what I've been doing, is I try and get a video out every day, and it looks like Friday kind of hurt me a little bit by not putting out a video until like that late stream that I did. So I don't know. It's weird. And you never know what's gonna actually take off on YouTube and what's not. I mean, there's people who make videos. I subscribe to one channel. They make videos every single day. but no one watches, so I don't know. Still waiting for Aqua Girl. Do we know how to get the cranberries into a sauce? I think you squished them. YouTube keeps timing out. I'm sorry. I don't know. Coexistence was never an option. You can only destroy SJWs before they inflict too much damage. You know, I don't know. I think you could probably save everybody. Maybe. I don't know. Anyone else miss Duckman? I do miss Duckman. Does it with Red and Odin for me, no idea why. Probably, thank you so much, Lucky Doer. Merry Christmas. This is going to be a wild year. All the best to you and your loved ones for 2019. Well, thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. You look like an upside down whammy, by the way, and it's kind of adorable. I like your little logo or your little picture there. But yeah, and thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and everybody in chat who, like, you guys, like I said, I really, you don't realize how much I hated working retail and loved doing YouTube. And this is one of those things, like, even recently I was kind of dreading doing YouTube for a while until I started shifting the content and really focusing on the stuff I was passionate about instead of the stuff I thought I had to do. And yeah, it's such a weird year. I never expected, like, just last year I was at 5,000 subs from gaming with maybe 40 views per stream. And that was probably between like 3 or 4 people in and out of a stream for maybe 4 hours to get 40 views. And that was kind of not, that wasn't working. That wasn't working on YouTube. That wasn't working for me. I wasn't having fun. People weren't having fun. And when I shifted the content away from gaming, like the second that happened, just subscribers shot up, views shot up, and I even like was sprinkling in Star Trek Discovery reviews because that's what I knew I wanted to do, and they're terrible. Don't watch my early Discovery reviews. I was like super nervous and I was super bad at talking to the camera. I didn't think I had enough to say to like just talk to the camera and even read off a script, show the screenshots, whatever I was doing for the reviews and stuff. I didn't think I had what it took to do that at first because I was always so used to hiding behind a game. I was in the corner of a screen like playing a video game or something. So objective lesson: if you focus on what you're passionate about, it shows in the video. That's what gets the views because it's authentic. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh no, did it delete something? Oh, why did it delete that? Nightbot, bad Nightbot. It was too many exclamation points. But Merry Christmas, Super Tenor. I really appreciate the comment, and I'm so sorry that Nightbot is a jerk and timed you out for 5 seconds. It's the 3 exclamation points. I think we need to adjust Nightbot. Nightbot's a bitch today. So way too much today, Lawrence D says. Oh, it's an upside down little devil. Okay, that's cute though. I like it. Too many ginger cookies. I didn't eat too much. I stopped halfway through. It was yesterday I ate a lot because yesterday we did the Christmas Eve lasagna and I made the garlic bread. Yesterday I ate too much for sure. Yeah, Nightbot needs reprogramming. I know. Nightbot's a bad Nightbot. You say what we all feel, that's why we love you. Well, thank you so much. Now I have to watch the old reviews. Don't. They're terrible. They're terrible. I'll be reviewing season 2. I don't know. They're probably not too much different. It just depends on what I was saying. And did you read my super chat? I missed it. Wait, let me go back. Let me go back. Sean Egan, yes, Merry Christmas. I love you and Doomcock's content. Here's a little donation to maintain your robotic joints and circuits. Robots are getting expensive these days. Happy New Year as well. Yes, I did. And thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So sorry if I read it and you didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Now I scroll back. Now I gotta scroll back. I'm so sorry. What Nightbot needs is a timeout. Nightbot does need a timeout. Nightbot's been accepting programming from Moscow. He might be. Oh, Darth Campbell, thank you so much. 666 super chat. I appreciate it.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
It's your authentic passion we're responding to. Well, thank you so much. I really, I'm kind of a pain to be around in real life sometimes because I do rant like that. Oh, and thank you so much, Michael Trimmer, for being a brand new subscriber. But yeah, I guess when I do kind of go on rants and stuff. Like, I'll talk to people and it'll be like, and here's this and this and this and this, and then they'll try and debate me. I'm like, oh, this isn't a debate. This is just what I'm telling you. This is what's right. and I'm kind of miserable to be with. So I'm so much like this in real life sometimes too. I guess I get stuck on things. That's why I kind of keep going after the same annoying things that piss me off in videos. Like Brie Larson's a reoccurring one, or Star Trek Discovery, or God, what She-Ra especially, because I kind of get stuck on how annoyed I get at something. And the more it keeps coming back, the more I rant about it, especially like those Matt Miller articles on Esquire. Every time I would hear one of those, I would have to kind of rant about it. But you just get to the super chats. You just get to the super chats. Get to the super chats too quickly. People don't expect that. Oh, I know. I don't like making people wait for, especially if they're like, nice enough to send money my way and super chat. I don't want to make them like wait or miss it, or so I'm so sorry if you missed it. Botanical Creature, I gotta go, but I'll watch the rest later. Take care of yourself, girl. Well, thank you so much, Botanical Creature. I appreciate you being here. Darth Gavel, or the Orville. What do you mean the Orville? Oh, I love the Orville. I absolutely love the Orville. The Orville's amazing. Yes, bad Nightbot, no cookie. Nightbot doesn't get cookies. Actually, I still have some sugar cookies. I was going to eat one before the stream. I did not get to it. See, these are the bad ones. There's not anything good left. So this is like the 80 that were made. I guess I have a silver and gold tree. These weren't the greatest. So my mother found a moon thing, but then I decided to decorate it like a banana. So we have banana cookies. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but. You fan of DuckTales because the opening things got stuck here? No, I never watched DuckTales. That was the thing. I never liked it. I was a little too old for it, and I just never ended up seeing it. But I know the theme song because it's DuckTales, right? Banana cookies. They don't taste like banana. They're sugar cookies. What else? Oh, well, these turned out okay. The holly leaves. There were bells, there were reindeer. There's like hardly anything left. I guess I have 2 boxes down here. I was going to eat one and I forgot I had a box in here. Clone Commander Jeremy says, right, that's midnight time for fun. Or time for off. Okay. Hail Mecharan42 and those in the chat. Merry Christmas. Well, hail Clone Commander Jeremy. Thank you so much for being here. And it's no longer Christmas in the UK, so we can't have the lights anymore. Actually, it's Boxing Day. I guess, do you do lights still? But I met your passion for the Orville. I love the Orville so much. Here temporarily for my favorite YouTube harpy. That thumbnail though. What's wrong with the thumbnail? And hello, MK Demas 1981.
Greetings,
And Samuel Moncada just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. I really appreciate it. Also, if you guys do subscribe during, like during the live stream, and have your subscription set to public, they should pop up. Hopefully they will. 2 minutes of Christmas in the UK, according to the system clock. Oh, okay. I want Christmas cookies now. It's still Christmas here. It's still Christmas here for 6 more hours. We have 6 more hours where I'm at. No, 7 more hours. My clock is still wrong. I have not set it. Escape the Matrix. I love homemade garlic bread. You don't by any chance have a older sister who lives in California, do you? No, I don't. Oh. Did live chat start buffering? I'm so sorry. Did you see the disgusting SJW hit piece on Chris Pratt on Christmas Eve? I haven't seen that yet. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of videos today. I've been so busy like with Christmas stuff myself. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 of Jeremy's videos. I know it was on one of Jeremy's videos though, so I do need to watch that. I know there's something like I think they keep going after people like they just want to be offended by something. They just want to prove how perfect they are. They just want to correct people because they think they're right. And that's fine if you're me, because I am. But if you're like one of these like SJW little twits on Twitter, no, don't correct people. You're not right. You're just not. The opposite of wrong. Am I opposite wrong? Oh, I'm on Mountain Time. I am on Mountain Time now. Is Big Ben still out of commission? I don't know. Watch any Christmas movie? I have not watched any Christmas movies this year. I haven't watched Scrooged or Home Alone or any of them. Man, I'm like really lacking. But I've seen all the like the Home Alone parody stuff, all the Macaulay Culkin modern stuff. And I think I probably watched like a Nostalgia Critic Home Alone or something. So close, right? How about we correct the SJW? See how they like it? I do. I usually do. Big money, no whammies. No whammies. Oh, we have whammies. We have these guys. No whammies and stop. Yeah, the NPCs are attacking Chris Pratt. They attack everybody. They do that all the time. I don't know why they do it. Being offended is how they hijack the narrative. We need to double down on the resistance. We do. Life dyslexic. The Orville's everything Trek should be and can never be. Great sci-fi moral dilemma and cool ideas with crass and adult humor. Yeah, and it's not even that crass or that adult. It's I find the Orville to be pretty tame and compared to like Family Guy especially or South Park or something. I think it's fine. I don't mind it. The Boxing and Jedi's Tavern. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I do have some Press Your Luck stuff. Oh, I also have the dragon from Tic-Tac-Toe because I am an 80s game show fanatic. I'm an 80s kid, so. Is Alara leaving the season? I think she is. I tell them I identify as a Decepticon and my pronouns are nor and for. What did Pratt do to tick off the snowflakes? He probably said Merry Christmas. Speaking of snowflakes, does that work? That works! Yay! The snow worked too. So, of course, like, it's Christmas, I want to do something special. So we have snow, we have lights, we have dancing Santas, we have seizure-inducing Jingle Bell, 8-bit Jingle Bells. No, that's too much. That's way too much. It's been 10 years since I've seen snow, Gamepad says. So, snow. This is bad snow. I can segue into that. Awesome. They attacked him for being right and Christian. I'm sure they did. Like, true progressivism accepts people of different religions and political affiliations, though, doesn't it? So, who's the true progressive and who's the bigot? Right? The new Vader fan film is the new Christmas movie. I've seen that. I've actually seen that. Let's see. The one thing the Orville needs is for Seth to bring on Ron Jones from Family Guy. He made the Best of Both Worlds TNG soundtrack. I would love to hear him do an Orville score. You know, that would probably be pretty good. That could work. It's Satan's Claws and cocaine. It might be cocaine in Satan's Claws. Life dyslexic. Never liked Family Guy. I worked with a Peter Griffin type, but I love the Orville. And I think that's what's so important is that the Orville isn't super similar to Family Guy. It really feels like a totally different sort of thing. I don't find it to be nearly as dirty or Family Guy-esque as A Million Ways to Die in the West was, or Ted, or anything else Seth MacFarlane's done. It feels so much more like Star Trek to me. YouTube's being evil on Christmas Day. Well, I can turn off the snow. Sometimes the snow breaks YouTube. There's just too much stuff on screen for it. Merry Christmas, Jeremy Smurf. See, I see your name in chat, and now I want to start collecting Smurfs, but I can't afford it. Think well darn game updates. Yeah. And hello, Tyro in Kohei. I'm saying your name wrong, but hello. And welcome to chat. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I always say everybody's name wrong, and then I'm like, I'm so sorry. It seems like I'm stumbling over more names than I don't stumble over. Muslims also need presents, Brand Noble says. No, I mean, that's the thing, though. When they go around preaching how progressive they are, but being, like, bigoted against others, I don't find them to be very progressive. I don't find them to be very liberal. I find them to be very conservative in their viewpoint in the opposite way that... like the alt-right is. And this is the thing. I really don't like to get into like politics and political things on the channel. But man, politics are like both sides can be very tiresome. Both sides can be very wrong. Both sides can produce NPCs. Both sides can get very Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Dread 44 donating $5 to Streamlabs. It'll be funny when the next generation of SJW start attacking the current generation of films and shows. And I missed half of that. What did it say? Let me see it. See how they like it. Yeah, I know. Well, I think they already do, though. Don't they already do that? Also, I think I need this back on top. Because I moved it so it'd be under the overlay. But no, it needs to be back on top so I can read it. See, he pokes fun at some of the things from the TNG era, but is still very respectful to things. Who? Oh, they're regressive. I think they are. Oh, yeah, and Seth MacFarlane is he does poke fun at some of the things. But Seth MacFarlane also has updated a lot, you know, like with the social media stuff and with some of the gender identity stuff that they tackled. And that is exactly where we want to see science fiction go. You want to kind of tackle the subjects without being preachy about the subjects, without being genocidal maniacs with the subject. So, because sometimes people don't know the crap they're talking about on these. Like some of these writers, they don't know the crap they're talking about. They think that they're being progressive and inclusive, and it's like, no, you're creating all these tokens. You're creating token characters. You're being preachy about it when you're not creating token characters, and you're looking like an ass. Stop looking like an ass, Disney, CBS, all these places. You're just making yourself look like an ass. SJWs are liberal, or are illiberal, not liberal, yes. Inkwell, yeah, I like the lights too. Nihilus says, Merry Christmas. Hello, Nihilus, Merry Christmas. Hello, Bluegate38, pretty lights. Well, thank you. I wanted to do something. I want to give you guys something a little bit more than just a regular stream because it's Christmas. Something to kind of stand out. So I do like the light border. You can't stand SJWs. You can't stand SJWs, proggies. Because see, I don't think they're progressive, though. They're not very progressive. Oh, Darth Gavel, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I just want to hear Bortus sing.
I want my $2.
Bortus singing. Didn't we want to hear Bortus? They cut him off. He was even like, you will be silent. Oh, Bortus was great. See, now I want to rewatch the Orville. Maybe I should rewatch some of them before the new season starts. I never have time to do it. But man, I love the Orville. MK Dumas say, the way About a Girl worked out was a new take. Usually the aliens would bow to the Union and Federation crew. That's true. That is true. Usually they would. And that's the thing that, like, the Orville does so much better than Star Trek lately, is that they have these sort of diplomatic debates, and you can question something without being preachy. You can bring up a subject that is tough that might not have a right or wrong answer. And I think true liberal, progressive, sort of minded people can kind of see that there might not be a correct answer, but there might be a correct answer to a solution to, or there might be a correct way to kind of stay out of something, you know, because there's a lot of things there's not quite a clear black and white answer to. I don't know. Got the season 1 of the Orville on DVD. Awesome. Well, they didn't produce it on Blu-ray. I don't know why they didn't do that. I would love to get the Orville on DVD. I just can't buy stuff. I'm like, I really have to tighten my purse. The Orville on on DVD would be awesome, though. I don't know why they decided to put so many Blu-rays of Star Trek Discovery out, though, like, instead of the Orville. You could just have the Orville instead. That's crazy. Chris Bradshaw, Deep Space Nine is my favorite Trek series. The Dominion War was awesome. Yes. Oh, God, the Dominion War... That's how you do the war arc. And I love how some of these people on Star Trek Discovery, when you hear, like, behind the scenes quotes and stuff from the commentaries, people will be there saying, like, I think it was a director saying, oh yeah, there has never been a multi-season war arc on Star Trek before, or a multi-episode war arc on Star Trek before. It's like, oh, okay, I guess you didn't watch Deep Space Nine and don't remember the Dominion War. Yet you're supposed to write Star Trek. You know, if you're supposed to write Star Trek, you should kind of know a thing or two about Star Trek, or Google it. You know, if you have these people at your disposal who are supposed to be Trek experts, couldn't you just ask, hey, has there ever been any multi-episode story arcs? Or multi-season story arcs, and all they would have to do is say, yeah, the whole Dominion War from Deep Space Nine, because they're Trekkies. They know the stuff. This is why they're there. This is why they're employed. Maybe utilize them. I think it was, there's never been a Star Trek where they spent a whole season on a war. Oh, okay, that was the quote. Yeah, and it's just so bullshit. Babylon 5 is superior to DS9, to be fair. Yes, I prefer it, but I can see why people love DS9, and I still love DS9, even though I personally prefer Babylon 5. But Babylon 5 was so good. And actually, if you guys haven't checked out Trek Yards today, they did the White Star, the Minbari White Star from Babylon 5. So shout out to Trek Yards. They're an awesome YouTube channel here that you guys probably already subscribe to. And they talk about ships, and they know their ships. So they're talking about the White Star from Babylon 5 today. So happy. DS9 is Star Trek at its very best, a high watermark, then the tide went out. Yeah, I think DS9 definitely hit all the right notes for a lot of it. It was cool having both on. I know, and I used to like both. I did like both. The only blemish on DS9's record for me was Terry Farrell leaving at the end of season 7 to go and do that Ted Danson comedy, which then they fired her after a season, after I recall. Oh, I don't remember if they fired her, but I remember she left in, because they brought in Esri for season 7. And that was so unnecessary. That was so weird. Yeah. The Trek Yards video was a Christmas gift for me. Me too. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like it when they talk Babylon 5 stuff. I really like that. DS9 spent 3 seasons on that war. They did. Mr. Londell J's Groovy Movie says, you don't have to Google Star Trek to learn about it. Just watch a damn episode or two and take notes. I know, and they didn't do that. They probably saw the amount of episodes of Star Trek there were, and they probably did the opposite of what they should have done. You know, they probably got overwhelmed, and they probably said, oh, screw that, I'm not watching this shit, because they're these kind of millennial-minded sort of writers that want to write for millennials who don't have an attention span, and they figure they can just go in and change it, and they could just go in and quiz their nerdy friend about whatever they were talking about on Big Bang Theory. And then because if you notice, that's all the stuff they've ever quoted. You know, it seems like they're quoting basically Spock, which is hugely quoted on Big Bang Theory. They're quoting all these little sort of Big Bang tokenism sort of references, and instead of actually any content or subject matter from Trek, they're just references, thinking that that's all nerddom is just references. I don't know. It really pisses me off too. You're so on, Marco. Thank you. And that's what it feels like, though. It feels like they're just going off the, they don't understand. And that's why kind of Big Bang Theory is sort of insulting to a lot of geeks, because we're more than just references. We're not the butt of the joke, you know? The White Star would have wrecked the Borg. The White Star would have wrecked the Borg. Hire me. I've seen everything live action except for Disco. Yeah, I know. They could hire any of us. They could pick like any random person from this chat and hire that person as a writer for Star Trek Discovery, and it would be better than anything we're producing. Yeah, so White Star with Delenn would have wrecked the Borg. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, but Delenn was such a badass. Oh my god, she was such a badass. I love her. And Ivanova. Babylon 5 did female characters right. They made them so strong and powerful and so kind of amazing. And that's kind of the thing. Like, that they don't make strong female characters like that anymore in hardly any of these things. They just make kind of caricatures. Big Bang Theory is meant to insult nerds. That's why I won't watch it. Yeah.
Excellent.
We're checking your hire me, Seraph says. Oh, also, thank you so much, Reed Polantia. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. $10 Australian. Oh, thank you so much. I see a lot of Australian. Love your videos. Best success in the new year. I don't think we'll run out of topics anytime soon. I'm so disappointed by how they're approaching STD. I never wanted to watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Save yourself the memory. Don't have it clutter your mind. Don't have it ruin what's already in your brain and your headcanon. Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad. And thank you so much. I really appreciate the $10 Australian. It's kind of neat to see all the different like country denominations over there too. MK Dumas, my fellow nerds and I will retire to the nerdity. Nyla's hire me. Did anyone catch the Twitch stream several weeks ago that Terry Farrell did? I didn't know she streamed. What does she stream on Twitch? Just kind of like chat stuff? That's what I think a lot of like celebrities should do. A lot of celebrities have podcasts and stuff. I've been listening to Harlan Williams podcasts, and he's kind of my favorite comedian, but he's kind of getting older. He's getting a little angrier, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, and I kind of pay attention to his stuff, and he's so roundabout way of thinking stuff. I'm so blunt and direct, and yeah, I kind of love his comedy style, but I think a lot of like comedians, instead of podcasts, maybe do a live stream, just interact with your chat, turn on your super chats or something so people could like talk to you. I would love that. Would you love that? I don't know if a lot more celebrities do that. I know a lot of celebrities that have just like podcasts and those sort of things. Hello, Graham Strauss. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Roger Brown. Me, I write fantasy, and in 2020 I plan to make a channel that tells tales that the bards once did. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. Delenn cucked them all. Delenn. Oh yeah, Delenn absolutely cucked them all. The name of Susan Ivanova will never be forgotten. Absolutely. Scenic Lewis. No, she was gaming with her son and a bunch of other people for a charity marathon. Oh, okay, that's cool. Life dyslexic. The needs of the many speech has been used so often in recent Trek as losing the power and impact when I rewatch Wrath of Khan. Well, yeah, that's because they can't create new things. They just have to keep going back to their dumb old standards of, oh, this was popular once. Well, yeah, it was popular once because it was new, it was fresh, it was exciting, it was interesting, it was meaningful, it was powerful. Yeah, and you're right. They are watering it down so much. It's kind of bullshit. Did you complete the B5 watch through? I know we haven't come back to it. I'm thinking the plan was to have like the new place by Christmas, and that didn't happen. So I'm thinking maybe by New Year's we might just resume the B5 watch party. I don't know. We still stopped right on season 2, so I don't know. I was kind of hoping to have like the permanent house, but. My hair is blending in perfectly with my shirt. I know, I saw it. It's kind of cool. Because I got my real dye instead of like the temporary stuff. Wish faux Trek fans would see the needs of the many speech from Wrath of Khan. They don't like the old stuff. It's boring, it's sexist, it's misogynist, it's before their time. And yeah, that really pisses me off. CD Horde, my friend Rose is bringing me Christmas treats. Ooh, Christmas treats are good. Have some Christmas treats. I have Christmas cookies. And I have candy. I have a giant Hershey's Kiss that's like as big as my head. The stream is freezing and Chad's appearing in chunks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Grandma Tarkin. Hello, Mark Fields. Welcome. Hello, everyone. And Mecha Random. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Just skip over 5. Yeah, skip over Star Trek 5 if you rewatch them, maybe. Don't candy porgs. Porgs are friends. Porgs are friends. It's going camel. It is. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Wrath of Khan still holds up well, except for some of the effects. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the Wrath of Khan, you could... That kind of is proof that you really only need... well-written and well-acted things. You don't need huge sets. You don't need to spend a shit ton of money on something to make it good, and they spent money on Wrath of Khan. It doesn't look cheap, but it doesn't look like Star Trek Discovery where it's just such a waste because they're throwing all the money in the wrong places. Star Trek 5 isn't terrible. It's not terrible. It's fun. It's fun enough. It's its own thing. I mean, you do kind of have to look at it as its own movie. It's a very decent kind of character piece between McCoy, Spock, and Kirk, and it's fun. I don't know. I'd take it over Discovery any day. CD Horde, I just watched it the other night. I need to watch something. Maybe I'll watch something tonight. I don't know. Misty Fan, I recently watched Star Trek: The Motion Picture on my new big flat screen TV, and actually I've gotten a bit more appreciation for the film despite its long widedness. It's not a bad movie. I just find it to be slow. It could be trimmed down in places. Star Trek was a 20th century version of an ancient play. It was. It absolutely was. The special effects used for V'ger look pretty good for something made in the late 70s. Oh yeah, the special effects, like all the visual stuff are really amazing because so many of the stuff, like the ship shots, those are gorgeous. You know, all the flybys, and that's because they use the miniatures. I love it when they use miniatures. They just look there. There's just some sort of quality that sometimes CG just doesn't look there. I like to watch The Final Frontier. It was hard to find. Is it? I don't think it's that hard. Are they still on Netflix or Hulu? I think they were on Hulu for a while, and now they're on Netflix. The movie Enterprise was gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. Morality, out of the 4 good TOS films, Star Trek 6 was probably the most Trek of them. The heroes stopped a war, and in the beginning of the century, of peace, learning from prejudice. The Cold War analogy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, well, you gotta remember, like, I started on number 4, so I kind of have a soft spot for that as probably my personal favorite. I see that Wrath of Khan is a much better movie. I don't know, 6? I need to go back and rewatch 6. I really do. So many of these movies I haven't seen in so long. I watched Wrath of Khan recently. I need to watch 4 again. I tend to rewatch the Next Gen movies more because they're kind of just something I was like a teenager watching. I watched them with my mom in the 90s. And I don't know, maybe I'll watch something like that tonight. Which Star Trek movie should I watch? Oh, actually, if I do hit, by some miracle, if we hit 13,000 subs while we're live, or before Christmas ends for me, I will come back and I will stream the Star Wars Holiday Special and watch it. I don't know. I don't think we're going to hit 13,000 subs, hopefully. But if we do happen to. Insurrection's a bit shit. Insurrection is probably the worst of the Next Generation films. I don't think it's very good. I think Insurrection could really, maybe they could reboot it. I don't know. I mean, Nemesis is a lot better than Insurrection, in my opinion. But I think that's just because Insurrection is such a bad... Oh, thank you so much, Cormoran, donated $3.52 through Streamlabs. I can't stay, but Merry Christmas, Mecca. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm assuming you did the math to try and get the $3.50 exactly. I'm so sorry the $3.50 exactly didn't pop up, but it should. I need to add that in my description too. I didn't add that. But that's the other one. We do have the brand new $3.50 pop up, and I don't know how to play it. But thank you so much. I'm only 125 subs away from 13K. Holy crap. Well, if we manage to get 125 subs, I mean, I don't know how we would do it because I only have 87 people here, but yes, lick the like button. Yeah, well, maybe we need to like do what Jeremy did one time and everybody thumbs down. Insurrection felt like a leftover script to me. Nemesis I liked. Yeah, and absolutely Insurrection did feel like a leftover.
Excellent friend.
Oh, Count 30 subscribe. Thank you so much for being a brand new subscriber. Nemesis, the director, knew nothing about Trek. Yeah. No, just love Garrick. Garrick is probably my favorite Star Trek character of all time. Probably my favorite. You didn't like to see Shaven Riker play with a joystick in the patented Riker maneuver. Not much. Not as much as I should have, I guess. Oh, no, you just said $5 Australian. Oh, okay, so it converted it. That's so weird. But thank you so much anyway. Cormoran, that's a giant spider on your picture that I remember, but thank you. I really appreciate it. And that one does, if you guys are curious, that one doesn't pop up. When you use Streamlabs, like you can use PayPal or credit cards or any of that stuff, and it doesn't pop up like a super chat, but it still pops up on screen for you guys so you can see it. And that's the one that YouTube doesn't take 30% from. No. YouTube, I guess they can take 30%. Who am I to complain, right? Favorite Babylon 5 character? I can't decide. There's too many of them. I mean, Ivanova, I love. Londo. Delenn is amazing. I probably like Londo and Ivanova more than Delenn. Morden. Bester. Oh, Garibaldi. So good. So many good characters. Marcus, I love. Absolutely love. I can't pick any Babylon 5 characters. I love them. Darth Gavel says Garrick is everyone's favorite character. Probably. Tippy Tail McKitty says, Merry Christmas, you old building in law. Well, Merry Christmas, Tippy Tail McKitty. Oh, did you guys see down here? This was one of my Christmas presents from... Oh, a Monopoly for Millennials. I'm not going to open it. I don't want to open it. I might open it. I don't know. We'll see. If enough of you in chat want me to, like, open it and look at it, I will. But I have been looking for that forever, and nobody had it. So... Bashir Changeling. I don't remember. Oh, Veer is a good character too. Flash the camera every once in a while and you get 125 subs in no time. Well, I can flash it with snow. We can make it snow. We need DS9 feature film. We do. We absolutely do. No, for Garibaldi. I love Garibaldi. I said Garibaldi. It's one of mine. I did say it. Who would win in a fight? Q or Thanos? Ooh. Q. I think Q would, because Q has pretty much the same abilities as Thanos. I think. Yeah, I'm not a millennial. No, but it's insulting to them. They're offended by it. That's the joke. That's why I needed it. And hello, Blasted Heath. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, yeah. So we also have Santa. I can't play any more of that or else we'll get copyright claimed. Oh, Bashir was a changeling for 2 years. I need to go back and rewatch that. It's been so long. I don't remember hardly anything of Deep Space Nine. I started to rewatch season 1 recently, and then I kind of ended up doing a YouTube channel. I think it was like last January I started rewatching Deep Space Nine before I changed over my content. Yes, Q has the Gauntlet's powers without needing the Gauntlet. You're absolutely right, Seraph. Q has an entire continuum to back him up. Thanos is out there by himself. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing with Q though. Like he could like just he could snap Thanos out of existence though. He could go back to the dawn of time. So isn't Jingle Bells public domain? Yes, but the 8-bit version might have a copyright on it. So I don't know. It might be. Let's get rid of the snow. We don't need any more snow. There. I'm like too late. Early DS9 was full of Bajoran and mysticism stuff. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Oh, thank you so much, Darth Gavel. You can't see where my shirt ends and my hair begins. So we can probably just pull it off my face. So you can see this is a Christmas shirt. It is a fun, old-fashioned Griswold Christmas. Family Christmas. Griswold Family Christmas. There. That is what the shirt says. It's the only Christmas thing I have. Plus the antlers. So Thanos is also utterly or literally unlikable in the comics. Well, wasn't it all after just to like get some tail, just to get pussy from Lady Death or whatever? Because I kind of remember the pinball table that goes upside down and he says, "This is for her." But of course, in the pinball table, Adam Warlock and Silver Surfer are there kind of beating the crap out of him. So that's not going to happen in the movie. And yes, I know who Adam Warlock is. I don't know comics, but I know who Adam Warlock is. Yeah, shoot me. I don't know. I don't understand. Chevy Chase is overrated? No. Well, I like Chevy Chase. He was great in the 80s. You had to grow up with him. Q is a villain. I don't know if Q is a villain. Is Trelane a Q? I think Trelane might have been a Q. I think Trelane was a Q because he was like a baby Q almost. Picard was show the Borg for a reason. I don't think. Oh. You probably said Carol Danvers to Earth. No, God. Did you guys see Brie Larson? Like, she's there posing with a little Funko Pop. And I saw one look at that picture today. I'm like, oh, I have to make a video of this. So, of course, God, they had a whole article where she's like, oh, she's smiling with the Funko Pop. Look how awesome she is. All I can think of is you look 10 years older than you actually are. You look like 15 years older. You look like you're 45 years old. No wonder you don't smile. Best Chevy Chase movie. Spies Like Us, Seraph says. Oh, Mr. Lundell. Dude, best Chevy Chase movie. What do you guys think in chat? Best Chevy. Everyone's saying Spies Like Us. Oh. Christmas Vacation is so good. The first Vacation is so good. God, what else has he been in? Now I'm forgetting what he's been in. Chevy Chase movies. The Vacation movies are so good, though. Fletch. Yeah, I mean, Fletch. Christmas Vacation, Caddyshack. Then you got, like, stupid ones like Funny Farm, which are actually pretty good. And Three Amigos. How can we forget Three Amigos? Three Amigos is a classic, too. Memoirs of an Invisible Man, Hot Tub Time Machine. Yeah, see, Three Amigos is definitely up there for me. Caddyshack. That's another classic. Like, I don't think Chevy Chase was overrated. I just think he was underused in movies. Jinx, tell me kitty. Was he in Hot Tub Time Machine? I haven't seen that. Fletch was the best. Then Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Hello, Alan Sparks. Welcome. I think he tried serious acting in the 90s. You know, I don't know. I think his 80s stuff is definitely the best for me. I mean, I think the only one I saw was probably Vegas Vacation in the 90s. But Funny Farm. I liked Funny Farm. Relevant Nerd. Yeah, I did. I saw that a million times when I was a kid. It was stupid, but it was fun. It was a good movie. Apparently, it's well known that he used to treat everyone badly on set. Yeah, that's true. Caddyshack was a more supporting actor. Some of his best early movies. That's true. Hello, Socially Impaired. Merry Christmas. Bill Murray went all serious. Well, Bill Murray I really love too because he was like, well, Scrooged, of course. Oh, man, there were so many good actors from the 80s. Like, Bill Murray, John Candy was one of the best. Dan Aykroyd. Well, pretty much anybody associated with Ghostbusters or SCTV or Saturday Night Live were, like, the best actors in the 80s. Or the best comedic actors. Chevy Chase was an asshole. No one liked working with him. I know, but he was still funny. He was still funny. He did some of his best work on SNL, which is pretty much before my time, Graham Strauss says. Yeah, I went back and I did watch those when I was a kid, probably when I was in my teens, I want to say. I watched all the early SNL. It's been a long time since I've seen them, though. Steve Martin, Beehive Drones. Rick Moranis. Oh, Rick Moranis is one of my favorite. He was such a huge movie star. I saw everything with Rick Moranis when I was a kid. Absolutely everything. Between, anything, SCTV. I'm a huge SCTV fan. Huge. But, Thomas Potts, thank you so much. $9.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas, Mecca. Hope Santa got you some good presents. Yeah, actually, I got the Monopoly for Millennials. I got a couple of video games. I didn't really get a whole huge amount this year because, money and stuff, but I got a couple of things. I already have Monopoly on Switch, so I don't know, I could probably either sell that if it's the same one, but I got this for Trivial Pursuit, and of course Wheel and Jeopardy, because, why not? And I bought myself all the other games. I bought, this is all the crap I bought myself, like Smash Brothers and Pikachu, and I bought myself junk, like you always do, but thank you so much, Thomas Potts, I really appreciate it. Blues Brothers was probably the best SNL spin-off film. It probably was. Feed me, Mecca, feed me. I used to have my Audrey 2 plushie. I don't have it in storage. I miss my Audrey 2 plushie. I really do. I miss all my plushies. I don't have any of my stuff. Maybe I need to take a trip to the storage so I can get some stuff out one of these days. You gotta make an appointment and man. Sarah, Spaceballs is one of my all-time favorite films. Me too. Oh, I love Spaceballs. You went over my helmet. Have you seen the sci-fi series Space 1999? I have not. I've seen, footage of it here and there, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it. MK must go life now. Keep it random. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, Spaceballs is good. Do you like Mom and Dad Save the World? I've seen Mom and Dad Save the World. That's such a weird movie. It's watchable, though. It's kind of funny. So you've got Terry Garr and, God, what is his name? I can't remember the actor's name. He was the principal in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and the evil guy in Howard the Duck. I can't remember his name. You guys remember him in the chat. And they I guess, what was it? John Lovitz is in Mom and Dad Save the World also, I think. I remember, the pick-me-up bombs. Oh, fuck, That was Jeffrey Jones. Thank you. Oh man, names. I'm bad with names sometimes if it's not like something I'm currently thinking about. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun movie. It's very watchable. It's not good. It's very watchable. Jeffrey something. Mel Brooks wouldn't be allowed by the forces that be to write anything funny. Yeah, Mel Brooks wouldn't be able to do a Spaceballs sequel nowadays. There's too many people who would be too pissed off about things, and those people need to take the stick out of their ass and realize that sometimes you shouldn't get offended by everything. You know, sometimes you can just laugh. Sometimes you can just let loose, have fun. Damn it, it's Christmas. Stop being so offended, people. John Ritter's movie Stay Tuned is classic. Oh, I love Stay Tuned. That was such a good movie. I haven't thought about Stay Tuned in forever. It's John Ritter and Pam Dauber. I had that on Laserdisc for a while when I was a kid. Nobody has the right to not be offended. Absolutely. See, now I need to get Stay Tuned on DVD. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. I had it on VHS, or not VHS, Laserdisc. I probably had it on VHS too. If anybody wants to set me up to watch Stay Tuned, Sarah, no. Oh, Lord. Darth Gavel, Mistress, is Lord Doomcock going live soon? I think so. I think he was going live at like 7. And thank you so much for the 666 super chat, Darth Gavel. I really appreciate it. Mistress Random. Do I need... I did get some, like, knee-high boots, but... Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No, yeah, probably, like, at 7 Central. I don't know. I don't remember what time. I think it was, like, 7 Central, but... Michael Bulmer, thank you again. So, $5 Australian. Gotta go, but here's another few bucks because you and your channel are awesome. It's one last time to see my name on the screen. Merry Christmas. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have been, like, so awesome and generous for Christmas, and I need to get rid of the snow, because I know it's kind of monotonous, but... Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Make snow ice cream mecca. I don't have any ice cream. No, I have some mochi. I don't have any ice cream, though. Oh, Lord. Would you like to introduce the UK comic Jimmy Carr to college audiences? There will be so many cardiac events. Brendan Burns. Let him listen to Brendan Burns. I mean, Jimmy Carr is nice and all. Jimmy Carr's fun. I like him. I have nothing against him. But Brendan Burns is an Australian comedian that is very Bill Hicks-esque in a lot of his offensiveness and his intelligence. And yeah, Brendan Burns is a great comedian. He's more popular in the UK. He's got a great comedy bit about Grand Theft Auto. So you should totally check him out. I think that if anybody can kind of take people's sticks out of their asses collectively, it's a comedian like Brendan Burns. And of course, nothing against Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr's fine. He just seems a little proper in some cases. And Brendan Burns is like an Australian comedian who actually does comedy in the UK now, but... Stay Tuned on DVD is blisteringly difficult to get. I've saved for $50. No! Damn it. Oh, well. That's so much for that. You should check out Danny Kaye. I know who Danny Kaye is. Danny Kaye is really funny, too. Who's the other British comedian I like? I can see his face. Bill Bailey. God, he's pretty hilarious, too. I like him. Stay Tuned is on Amazon for $25. Awesome. You know, I should put, like, an Amazon wish list. See, now they have the P.O. box. I should, like, do a special Amazon sort of wish list sort of thing. And then I can connect that to my P.O. box, maybe. I don't know. I could probably do that, huh? Probably do some sort of, like, an Amazon business account. And then maybe set up, like, you know, here's the things I use. Here's the things I recommend. And if you buy them for yourselves, I get a commission. I could probably do that, right? I think I could do that. Rowan Atkinson is Blackadder. Oh, Rowan Atkinson's amazing. I love Rowan Atkinson as Blackadder. George Carlin was the GOAT. I love George Carlin too. Greatest of all time. He was the greatest. George Carlin was so amazing. George Carlin went from like this hippie sort of he was like a decade older than the hippies. So, but he was like that sort of generation's voice of this sort of mellow, stoned comedian who ended up, like, being this angry, old, intelligent, but, like, he could rant. George Carlin could rant. I absolutely loved his brutal honesty, his ability to rant, his ability to tell the jokes that a lot of people wouldn't be able to tell. So I absolutely love George Carlin. That's kind of where a lot of my sense of humor comes from, is people like George Carlin and Bill Hicks and all that stuff. Ron Atkinson, fantastic delivery, totally wasted as a bean. Are you trying to get people out of my chat, Stephanie? You're trying to, like, give people to go to other chats of people who... I mean, I guess it's not a competition, but... I'm trying to get people to leave. We'll end when we're damn good and ready to end. His clean stuff was brilliant. Yeah, I really like George Carlin's stuff quite a bit. He's one of my favorite ones. Bill Burr is my jam. He reminds me of a rat-faced Jim from down the block. You know, Bill Burr is fun, too. I like him. I like Joe Rogan. If you haven't seen Joe Rogan's latest stand-up on Netflix, I highly recommend that. I like him quite a bit. What do you think of the new Men in Black movie trailer, Thomas Potts says? Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. Men in Black movie trailer. It looks very 90s. It looks very much, you know, I love Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok. Chris Hemsworth is funny. I like those two together. I don't know if I'm a huge fan. I mean, I've never actually seen the Men in Black movies because I can't stand Will Smith. So I don't think that this is going to make me start watching the Men in Black franchise. I don't know. I might watch it. I might check it out because I like her quite a bit. Tessa Thompson. She's so fun. I don't know. I might check it out. Now I'm thinking about it. Do I want to watch a movie with her for 2 hours? Yeah, I can watch a movie with her for 2 hours. She's kind of fun. She's cute. I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch it, though, because I've never been super into Men in Black. DJ Odyssey, Mecha is cuter. I am. I'm cuter than Doomcock because you don't know what he looks like under that. He could be a troll. See, this is why you stay here with me, because I'm cuter. When it comes to British comedy, Monty Python slays them all. Oh, Monty Python. I love Monty Python. I love the Mighty Boosh as well. Mighty Boosh are such a different sort of comedy than Monty Python. I love so much British comedy though. That's kind of where my passion was for a lot of years, was the British stuff. Please review Men in Black. Oh, CD Horror, Doomcock can sing? I can sing. Nobody tips me well enough to sing. Darth Cavill. I could review... Well, which one? The old ones? Like, I have a special tier on Patreon that I set up. And I know a lot of people are pissed at Patreon right now, but I did set up a special tier where you can, for like a one-time... I think it's $25... I can actually review a special request movie or TV show or have Christmas music when I accidentally press the button. No, or one issue of a comic book. What was the other thing? Yeah, one YouTube video, I think it was. So. What is your tier for? Or what is the tier for? Upwards of your life savings provide. What do you mean upwards of my life savings? I don't know. I think with Patreon that you can have like any sort of tier you want. It's not like a set. I think I have like the $1, $3, $5, $8, and then $25. But you could always go higher if you do want to. But random bloop for the day. I know. I always get the bloopers. I bought the Mighty Boosh Season 2 set on the strength of one episode. The one with the new sound and the big afro. Oh, that's a good one, too. The anything in Mighty Boosh is good. I have the whole series box set, and it's got a lot of extra stuff. It's got, like, the Edgar Wright directed video that they're in, of the guys from the Mighty Boosh are in. Dude, I love those. I love those so much. Do you have a $42 tier? I don't. I could have a $42 tier. I don't know what I would charge or what I would do with that. But if you guys did want to, you could totally adjust it. I need that, though. Excellent. Oh, Socially Impaired, thank you so much for the $10 2-cent super chat. I really appreciate it. What do you think of the Orville compared to STD? All right. I don't often get to talk about stuff I love. I love the Orville, though. I absolutely love the Orville. I think it's the Star Trek we want and deserve, and it's the Star Trek we need. It's Star Trek made by actual producers and writers and directors of Star Trek. And that's more than I can say about Discovery. And it's got the same heart and passion, and it's got the same morality and hopeful, optimistic sort of look at the future that Discovery just doesn't have as far as Star Trek goes. And Next Generation used to have. So I really, really love the Orville. I do want to start reviewing that when that comes back, and I think I'm going to. I really think I'm going to. Because the Orville, I had so much fun with the first season, and there's a few clunkers here and there. There's a few crummy episodes that were the greatest, but like the worst Orville episode, the crummiest episode, in my opinion, was still the same score as the best Discovery episode. So I still gave them both like a 6 out of 10. And yeah, when like the worst you do is a 6, or then I think you're doing pretty good with your TV show. And the same thing with Discovery. When the best you can do is a 6, then you're kind of doing terrible. And that's just not how The Next Generation was for me. That's not how Deep Space Nine was for me. Like, the worst episodes that they have are probably a 6 as well for Deep Space Nine and Next Generation, a 6 out of 10. And that's one of the things that Star Trek Discovery fans don't quite understand, is that no, Star Trek Discovery, the best episodes, like the best, the one time we had an episode that didn't piss me off to high heaven, was the best we got, and that's kind of on par with the worst that we got from the good Star Trek. So you cannot sit there and tell me that we had bad first season. Oh, no, people hated the first season of Next Gen. People hated the first season of Deep Space Nine. No, they didn't. They didn't hate them. They were just new and different, and it took a little bit to get used to. Every series takes a little bit of time to kind of get into its own. Nobody flat out hated it. Nobody started YouTube channels or vlogs or posting on message boards. They're just like, it's not that great. And then some episodes were. People don't understand. If there is a Patreon, will you set up on it? I have Patreon. I do have it. I'm giving Streamlabs the stink eye and waiting, Brad Noble says. Oh, Borg Park, have you seen the Vader fan film yet? I have. You should read Planet X as Star Trek and X-Men. You know, I could do that. Like, if anybody does want me to review specific things, yeah, I do have that Patreon tier, so I put that on there for a reason. And I don't want to, like, keep pushing it, because I know people are really pissed at Patreon. And I vow that the second there is a better, viable alternative that gives me everything that I want Patreon to give me, as far as the interaction and the accessibility and the ease and the setup I'm used to, then I will drop Patreon like a hot potato. But, you know, there isn't that yet. And there's all these sites that Patreon's kind of getting, you know, kind of bullying their way out, or bullying out of existence, and PayPal. So it just sucks. There's not really a viable alternative yet. Please drop Patreon. I will the second there's a viable alternative. And that sucks. It really sucks that there isn't something. I have been looking into it. Voyager has some of the worst episodes ever. Threshold. Oh yeah, Voyager has some terrible episodes. Voyager, I think that's why Voyager was so, like, ill-regarded, because it had some really terrible episodes. But it also had some really good ones, too. Oh, I'm at a Patreon alternative. Sorry, chat, jumped again. No, I haven't found an alternative that's viable yet. Threshold isn't canon. It can't be. I'll be back just with hated Dimcock. Well, I'll probably rap pretty soon anyway. I don't want to overlap, but I'll probably rap pretty soon here. Time to drop Patreon, Google Chrome, and Microsoft Windows. Well, I don't have any options. Nothing else works for me. Let's see, Socially Impaired says, I really like Voyager, but there's a lot of really mushy and emotionally stupid episodes. Yeah, Voyager had some clunkers. I think Voyager had probably the most clunkers. Enterprise had my least favorite episodes, but it had fewer as far as, like, number of clunkers. I don't know. Action Figure Expert says Equinox and Prometheus, maybe. Brandon will all summer work to get folks monetized. Then Google nailed us. Yeah, and Like, and that's the thing. I'm just used to getting demonetized on my videos. I get demonetized or soft monetized so many times. Like, you guys probably don't see half of the times that, like, I'm supposed to have an ad on something. Because I know I don't see ads half the time on my stuff, but... Like Lewis, I wasn't a big Seven fan in Voyager. The character turned me off the show. I can understand that. And for me, I kind of dropped out in the beginning and then I came back when Seven was on. So I don't know. For me, I wasn't a huge Kess and Neelix sort of romance fan. I don't think I even saw the last season of Voyager. Yeah, well, the last season of Voyager, I did watch on DVD. That was the thing. I picked it back up, and then I think I dropped it again, and I finally watched the last season on DVD, but... Misty Fan says, Voyager kind of threw a major plot point of Magnus and Starfleet working... Maquis and Starfleet working together on a starship. Out the door real quick. Yeah, that... I mean, it was a little convenient, but they kind of needed that for the plot. Also, their engineers were gods, given how they repaired the ship so often without a starbase around. Yeah, I know. And they had the magic amount of torpedoes, and they had magic shuttlecraft. How many shuttlecraft did they have? And they just kept destroying them. Even Trip getting pregnant is sci-fi gold compared to Discovery. Oh, that was a terrible episode. That was horrible. Don't remind me of Trip getting pregnant. That was bad. That was a bad one. And for me, I didn't like any of the Xindi War. And I know a lot of people do. I think those episodes just really dragged for me. Because they were just so long. It should have been just maybe a 3-part arc. You know, like a 2-part season finale and then like a 1-part wrap-up or something for the Xindi, or a 2-part wrap-up. And yeah, like it just went on way too long. It just went on too long. I'm going to join the Evil Overlord tonight if he invites me. I would love to get on mic with him. I haven't had a chance to forever. I will probably rap before he goes live anyway. Yes, no Xindi. No to the Xindi. Yeah, because my throat's kind of getting a little sore. Eric Hawk, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and whatnot. Yeah, absolutely. Merry Christmas, everyone. So here's the other thing. We have snow. We got Santa. Brad Noble. I liked Archer and other stuff that year. Other than that year 3-parter. Oh, the Archer stuff. No, the Xindi War, didn't that go on for like 200 seasons? That's still going on? I don't know. Bah humbug. Hello from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh, hello, Andre. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. And I can turn off the snow and the Santa because that's a lot on screen. That's a lot on screen. You need raunchy Christmas sex. I don't think I can do that on YouTube. I think that's against the terms of service. So one of the things I might do, depending on what happens, I might come back and play some video games or something. I don't know. Darn, I should have made a porg gif. You can totally make the porg gifs. If there's a way to do it, I would love it.
Greetings, my excellent
Oh yeah, and I don't know if you guys saw it. We do have a new pop-up. I did not get to put that on the stream yet. Also, Heal Up Crap Heart. Thank you so much. That's a cool name. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. I really appreciate it. Dude, we hit 13,000. I don't think we hit 13,000. If I hit 13,000 by some miracle today, I will come back and I will stream the Star Wars Christmas special. But man, that's bad. That's bad, bad, bad. Yes, the Klingons need to obliterate the pork home war. But porks are cute. Porks are cute. I will advertise myself as a licensed and state-funded porg sanctuary. Anybody, if you see your unwanted porgs, you can send them to my P.O. box at, what was my P.O. box? I can't remember what it is. It is Mecha Random 42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. I will gladly give your porgs a nice home where they'll be loved and kissed and cuddled and squeezed so they burp into the microphone. Porg Sanctuary, that's... Still only 122. Okay, we do need 122. Well, if we manage to get 122, it's not impossible. I got like 180 a few days in a row. Yes, I do run a pork sanctuary. It is fully licensed. It also accepts Smurfs. Only the original 80s stuff, not those new movie reboot freaks. We're kind of prejudiced against Smurfs. We only take the old Smurfs. You don't prefer Targs. Oh, I love Targs too. I have a Targ plushie and he's in storage and I miss him so much. But yeah, I do love Targs as well. Kylo Ren is the biggest trap. He might be. Holiday special is rough to get through though. We'll do it's up to you guys if you want to get through the holiday special with me. Here's the thing. We'll do a baked holiday special stream. How about that? I'm in Colorado. I can do that. Please raid Doomcock's channel. Do you think we should do that? Once he goes live? Is he live? Should we do that? We can raid him. Say Mecha sent you. Does he have his thing? Oh yeah, he does. He has his thing. He has his thing. Alright, so I guess we can raid his channel here. Because I am getting ready to wrap anyway. I'm getting tired, but... Let's see, Colorado, did this cookie shoot out earlier contain something herbal? They do not. They don't. They absolutely don't. 3 more minutes. Okay, no, they're just cookies. Every year in credits fixed. I don't think I did. Let me try them. Does that work? Did that work? Credits. It says they're going. How do I refresh it? Okay, now do it. Refresh. No. Because it says they're going. I don't know why. No, credits don't work for some reason, but... Edibles are potent and rather expensive. They are. Great live streaming holiday. Well, thank you so much for being here, Arrow Coffin. I really appreciate it. Now in Colorado, you should try watching ST under the influence of the local herbage. You know, that might make it a little easier to sit through. It just might. Merry Christmas, Godzilla's coming. Is he? I don't know if he is. YouTube's messing up today. I know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been really fun. I like to do about 2 hours. So, yeah, if you guys are gonna raid, let's go raid Doomcock's stream. Why not? It's Christmas. Tell him Merry Christmas, Mecha sent ya. Here's his stream, and I'm gonna be wrapping up. So go over, say hi. He's kind of funny sometimes. He's amusing. No, we love him. We love him. Go say Mecha sent ya, and hello from Mecha's stream. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas to everybody. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Where is it?
Live long and prosper.
Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys on the next live stream or video. Oh, and also go subscribe to Pogo's Place. Go subscribe to Pogo. And if you want to watch gaming, go over watch Pogo streaming. It's Pogo streaming. I don't know if you're streaming. It didn't show up on my thing. Pogo. If you guys would rather see... Oh no, Pogo's not streaming. But go subscribe to Pogo. Thank you guys so much. I will see you on the next video or live stream. Bye!